Okay, before we even get started, I need everybody to do me a big favor, and I want you to pause exactly where you're at, because where you're located is actually really significant. So some of you may be right in front of your screens, in which case you're within 5 feet from me. Perhaps others are within 10 feet or close to 10 feet. So you may be thinking, okay, what's the big deal? What's so special about that location? Well, hang on, because in this video, I'm going to tell you about the 10-foot, 5-foot rule. So let me start off with a little story about the 10-foot, 5-foot rule. Years ago, I was interviewing for a job at a hospital, and as you can imagine, I was really, really nervous. But as soon as I walked into the building, I was put at ease because every single person would look up, and if I walked past them, they would greet me. So as I'm walking through this building that I've never been in before, I start to get very turned around. And somebody walks past me, they greet me, and they notice that I'm lost. And this individual walked me personally to my meeting room. Now, as you can imagine, I was thrilled to accept this job offer. And what I found out later was that every single person who walks into that building, regardless of who they are, has that same level of star treatment because that facility had implemented the 10-foot, 5-foot rule. So you may be wondering what this actually is. And the reality is it's very simple. If you are within 10 feet of someone, you need to make sure that you look up, you have eye contact, and you smile. And if you're within 5 feet from someone or very close to someone's face, like we may be right now if you're in front of your screen, you make sure that you give them some sort of friendly greeting. And this can really be as simple as, hey, good morning, or happy Friday. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. So, my challenge for you, if you choose to accept, is that I would like you to implement the 10-foot, 5-foot rule for the rest of this week. Keep in mind, making somebody feel welcome only takes a couple of seconds. And my guess is, as you start to implement this 10-foot, 5-foot rule, you're really going to appreciate those additional connection points that you have with your customers as well as your coworkers.